Welcome back to the 3 Bourbon Years. This week, we got ourselves a Four Roses, what do we call this? The single barrel strength private selection.
Yes.
And
finally, we need more of these.
We do need more of these.
We haven't given Four Roses enough love.
This was sent to us by our buddies over at Fruit Bat.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll talk about that little partnership in a minute. But Mitch, what do we know?
So this is a Four Roses single barrel strength private select from New York. So thanks again, Fruit Bat, for sending us this. Its recipe is OESO, which is recipe 8, low rye. It's aged 9 years, 5 months. And I know the bottle looks similar to probably what you guys have seen at like every store, but this is the barrel strength. It's not the 50% that's like everywhere. So just keep that in mind. This is 58.7%. And we're super curious because Taylor had one. I can't remember. We tried it on the channel. I know we tried one on the channel. And it could be a similar recipe, but yeah, this is the low rye. So apparently sweeter, more fruity. Super excited. We love our Four Roses. Ethan scored how many? The limited editions. So love them, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it does say like OESO, fruity red berries, medium body. Very interesting.
Okay.
Also, this one in particular is 9 years, 5 months old. So a lot of these single barrels will have an age statement, or the selects will have an age statement on the side. This one happens to be just under 10 years old. A couple of the ones that we've seen are like 11 plus, so they can kind of range pretty, there's a wide range of ages. Last thing, how much does this retail for? Do you remember?
It's 90 to like 110. I'd say probably around 100 you'll find it. I do want to really quickly touch on the transparency with these, because Four Roses is a legend with this, with their recipes, and they have the, if you're drinking this a lot, you know what recipe you like, and all of a sudden, this year's batch is your recipe. Like, that's super exciting. So really cool. I love the transparency.
Yeah, sure.
So.
Yeah, and before we pour, really quick, I want to thank Fruit Bat again for sending this. We started a partnership a few weeks back with them, and they sent us this bottle to review, so we're super grateful. In the meantime, go ahead over to their website.
Yeah, click the link down below in the description, and then when you go to look at this bottle, type in 3B25, you're going to get an additional 10% off. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, and then lastly, because they did send us this bottle, they're actually going to discount this particular bottle on their website for the next 5 days after this video releases. So you can actually go out there and find a better deal on this than you would normally, which it's already actually out there for pretty darn close to retail.
Yeah,
especially with our 10% off coupon, you can get this pretty close to retail, shipped to your house. So it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, I know.
And then, of course, we always like to say we don't really recommend paying secondary prices for bottles. Price is a big thing when it comes to our try, buy, deny segment, which stick around to the end of the video to see that. If you should buy this video or try it, or just don't buy it. We're always going to be honest with you. Fruit Bat doesn't really care if we deny some of these bottles, because they have no skin in the game on individual bottles. They're not a distiller or anything like that,
That's
which
the best
is great.
part about the partnership.
It's pretty awesome. But you do get an authentic bottle every single time shipped to your house, so you have a guarantee behind that. And so just do some research out there. You can find some good deals. There's always a deal to be found. So.
Let's go.
Let's get her pop.
But it's been a while since.
It's been a long time.
When's the last time we
2 years.
2 years since we've had one of these.
Yeah, so I'm super curious. I like that it's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
Fruity and sweet.
The other thing that we were talking about is we're just excited to get more not limited edition stuff in our blinds and some of the interaction that we do. So it's just good to have some of these on the shelf that we can.
Give us a thumbs up if you like just gigantic pours from Mitch.
I want it all the way to the rim. Right there. Okay. Okay, I had that one coming.
Give us a thumbs up, please.
Dude, this
or
is
a sub.
58%, man. Holy cow.
You're not driving it, are you?
No.
Not driving far.
Not anymore.
Just kidding.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dang.
Stone fruit. I wasn't lying.
Yeah, no kidding.
From the jump though, like I got here and I could smell it. Like it is potent.
It's very dark. Yeah, dark fruit, like plum.
Super fruity though, there's no doubt.
Oh yeah, that's super sweet. Cherry. Pretty dark smelling for 9 year.
Right.
I'm getting like almost like this should be aged like 12.
It's not oaky.
Not at all.
I'm not pulling caramel, vanilla, like the classic bourbon notes.
It's sweet, sugary, confectionery, like bakery shop kind of stuff with like some fruit on it.
Red berries mashed up. Jam, like a jammy,
Yeah.
like raspberry jam.
Like you went and picked some strawberries,
Yep.
and then you went home with your family and like made a homemade.
Put them on your
jam.
wife with whipped cream. Oh, sorry.
That's it.
Wow, that incredible though. It's not offensive. 58%. It's like very clean.
The patented. Dig your nose in there.
Ooh, okay, maybe
It
it's
is.
a little.
There is a little ethanol on it.
monster
There is.
You gave me an absolute behemoth.
I don't know if
of
I've seen a
pour.
Glen that full in a long time.
I think it's past the midpoint.
That's we're on the fishing trip up north, and we have nowhere to be, literally. So fill her up.
But ethanol.
There is some ethanol on there, again, neck pour. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
that's
fresh
some
pour,
of
yeah.
that. So, all right, let's dive in.
Cheers.
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 So that's interesting because immediately you get cousin traces to LE, right? Like
You
I just
do.
got like this little glimpse of like that tastes familiar,
Very familiar.
you know? Like that's
There's much more oak on the palate
Yeah.
than there is in the nose.
Damn, dude, that's really good. Holy crap! Like it's still finishing. It's very like there's an oak presence, but it's very fruity.
I was not expecting this from the 9.
Wow, that is like very similar to Ellie. Okay, well,
Well, no,
if I side by side
no,
Ellie,
I'm not
though,
looking at
it's
you.
gonna be way different, I'm sure. But
I'm kind of with you. That's why I'm looking
yeah,
at you.
when you mentioned like the similarities, like
Yeah.
yeah, like there's that dark presence.
So I got this crazy
Right
look in
up
my eye
front.
right now.
You got
Seriously.
this.
special feeling, Lloyd.
Special feeling.
It's funny how the first sip we all kind of looked at each other like, wait, what?
I've been here before.
It's very oily. It hits you up front with a little sweetness. Not a lot. It goes right into like mid palate oak. It's like a snap of sweet.
That middle is all oak. To me,
Yeah.
it's like sweet up front. It like kind of lowers to the mid palate, and then the finish comes back with like fruits.
Yeah.
So the thing that I always find interesting about Four Roses is the oak towards the tail end is on the cusp of bitter, but it never gets to super bitter.
It's like trying to.
You're like, it's kind of bit. It's not though. Like you get confused by.
Well, because any amount of oak you get is gonna like introduce bitterness.
Right.
But like they find such a good balance to where you're
Right.
tasting it, but it's not like
Dude, that is a long finish. Like I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm just feeling it roll around in the back of my palate.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah,
Still
I'm
going.
curious what you guys think. Where does the burn hit you
tail end.
on this?
Uh,
Yeah,
for
like
me.
next sip.
Up front, there.
Try to pay attention to like where, because I'm having a hard time picking. Like it just seems like it's so like across the board.
It is balanced on
Like where is it
the
hitting
heat.
me?
The heat is balanced.
to me, it's like right when the mid palate gets to the finish. That's where it is.
Like towards the tail end.
barely.
Not up
It's right
front.
there. No.
Yeah, like there it is.
I wouldn't say like it's super complex. Like it's not
No.
like there's not like a ton going on. It does a couple of things, and I think it's doing them really
But I
well.
think that's kind of LE too.
right.
Like limited edition is fairly simple, but
Just like
what it does is so good.
potent.
Yeah,
Of whatever
it's
the
just
simple is. Yeah.
Right.
what do we kind of say was it's like a confectionery sugar oak bomb.
Yeah. But it just does it
it's-
like to
yeah.
the max level.
Yeah.
Right.
That you can't get anywhere else really.
Yeah, this is like an easier to find lower budget LE.
Well,
I was just thinking about that.
$100.
Right.
But what is LE? Isn't it like
220.
Or something. Yeah. It's
so it's like half price.
there.
It's like it's less than half.
yeah. You're saying budget.
And it's a lot easier to find.
from the 220 price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Okay.
I mean, I got my thoughts. I've had my thoughts on these for a while though, so this is no
All right.
surprise.
I
but-
mean, should
Let's
we
go.
do try?
Yep.
That's
Try
what
by
I-
tonight. I'm gonna go first.
all right.
Wow, confidence.
Yeah, no, this is what I look for in whiskey. I like companies with great recipes and transparency. Also that The thing with Four Roses is they don't do a ton of stuff, right? Allocated or different.
Right.
But I always feel like what they do is excellent. I don't know. It's very rare that I've had a Four Roses that I'm like, dude, what are
masters
they
in their
doing?
lane.
You know, yeah. So I wish they would offer more, but what they do is really good. So to me, you kind of just said it, but this is like a more findable little brother to LE. It's got the exact same stuff. It's not quite there, but you can tell it's headed there, which is what it is. It's just, right? They take this type of thing and age it longer, 20 years or whatever. So I'm a buy because this is what I look for. Different, transparency, but still you can find it once in a while. So,
Still same.
Still same. So yeah.
I can go.
Go for it.
I really like this recipe. I feel like some of the other ones we had were maybe a little more on the spicy side. I don't know if they were like higher rye or whatever, but this one is like very sweet and like focuses on the fruit and the oakiness. And I'd have to like side by side them because it's been so long since we had the other ones. But this one's damn good. This is a buy for me. This is well worth $100. This is better than some $150 bottles we have. I'd argue this is better than Cigar Blend, or I know that's finished, but like tried that the other day. Anyway, this is well worth the money. Definitely get a barrel strength on your shelf of Four Roses. Yeah. It's really good.
Want me to go?
Yeah,
It's my turn.
Yep.
You're
So I'm a buy on this all day long. It's a no-brainer. I've always been buys on these, even if you
do not get finish that.
Even if you don't know the recipe, don't know what it is. I think if you see this on the shelf somewhere in a store, it's an automatic pickup. If it's a reasonable price, don't be paying $150 for it or anything like that. You'll find some prices on the internet for like $150 plus. Don't be doing that. Yeah. I think if it's at like that $100 range around there, I think you're good. It's just a no-brainer. I'm picking up all of them that I've seen. Mitch has actually seen a couple in stores and texted me, and I've told him, just pick it up for me.
I think I'm going to start picking them up now.
I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, I do like, I'm a sucker for the stats, and so like when I see like some of the ones that you found me were 11 years, 11 and a half, 12.
11,
So it's like, that gets me more excited. The fact that this is a 9.5 year kind of had me a little worried, but I don't know, it shined and it was really good.
Yep.
This is like really good whiskey.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yep.
And the fact that you can literally go out to Fruit Bat, and right now, this is before whatever the discount might be, but it's like $139 out there. So with a 10% off coupon, I mean, like what, $13+ off?
Yeah, plus with the sale,
and it's shipped to your house. You can get free shipping if you enter your birth date and email address. So you're talking about getting this at close to retail, shipped to your door.
And not to go on the Fruit Bat tangent, but that's what's cool about that website is the stuff that is Dark Horse over there. Like,
it's not crazily
These aren't crazily priced.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, E.H. Taylor single barrel, that's $250.
Yeah, they're always priced high.
Because everybody wants that. But things like this, right?
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here to find you the dark horses, tell you what you should be buying, and this is a should be buying, and you can go and get it shipped to your house for a good price.
Right.
I'm not trying to be like too salesy, but like honestly, like that's a good point. I'm gonna go out there and use our code.
Yeah.
And what recipes do that? They could have other recipes too.
Last thing, again, not to beat the Fruit Bat Dark Horse, I had a buddy who just loaded up his cart, so it's about $20 to ship because they put it in more secure packaging. Yeah. He had 5 bottles in his cart and it was still $20 to ship.
Oh.
So crazy. I'm not being salesy. These are things we're figuring out. Yeah. But you can order a bunch of bottles, and he ordered a nice bottle and threw in 2 early times. He's like, it's the same price that I can get early times for $25.
You expect to pay some for shipping, right? Like if you're gonna have a bottle delivered to your door, you're gonna pay some money for it. Yeah. Like, let's be honest. So the fact that you can order like multiples and have $20 shipping is crazy. So yeah. Well, have you guys been able to find any Four Roses single barrel selects at Barrel Proof? Do you see them on shelves near you? We really don't see them around us.
Not at all.
Yeah. Everyone you found for me has been like in other cities, like bigger cities
Madison,
and stuff. Yeah. So bigger places in Wisconsin for us get them from time to time. But yeah, just let us know if you've been able to find this. Have you tried this recipe? This one is an OESO. Just drop a comment down below. Last thing, if you liked the content and you like Fat Pours for Mitch, go ahead and subscribe. Also drop a like on this video. It really helps us out. And then go over to Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get additional content. You get to see us act like buffoons. And you could probably ruin our lives with all the content that's out there. So go check that out. And then finally, I'll say fruit bat one more time and we're done. All right.
All for one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first and then swirl it around the top.